Okay, so Mosam Mitul, maybe can you talk about your immigration journey to Canada? All that information that you could share publicly, so that people sort of have a little bit of a background, maybe which agency you use, if you want to share that, if you had a good experience, of course. People also have a little bit of a building, because some people here are in advanced stages with their Canada immigration. There are others who've just come in for information and are looking at, okay, hey, is that an option? Is that a possibility?
So one thing I wanted to add what Mosam said about an immigration agent. Immigration agent should be a licensed immigration agent. I mean, when I say licensed, the IRCC, the Immigration Authority of Canada, issue a license to an agent who can do this immigration process and all. So do this process with the licensed agents only. And if you are in doubt, you can search the license number on the IRCC's website, and you can verify whether the agent is legitimate or not. So that is the one thing. Having said that, we did our immigration process all at our own, because one of our relative was here and he was there to guide us. So we did all these processes at our own. We gave our IELTS first, then we went for our education assessment. We got a good score in IELTS. So as far as the point entry system is concerned, we had a very good points in order to qualify for that Canada immigration process. So after going through all this education assessment, IELTS and all that, we register for that express entry point system. And then I guess within 3 or 4 months, we got our invitation to apply letter on the basis of our points. And once we get that letter, you need to submit all the documents the documents on the basis of which you determine your point for this express entry. You need to submit all these documents like your IELTS score, your education evaluation, then your experience letters and all, your medical certificate, your PCC, everything you need to submit physically or maybe through the online process to the immigration authority. And they will assess everything. They will take, I guess, 2 or 3 months to assess everything. And at the end, they will issue landing papers, which you have to show whenever you land to Canada. So normally at that time when we did our process, we had around 11 months after getting our landing papers to arrive in Canada. So within that 11 months, we must arrive in Canada in order to process our PR. So we I guess received our this landing paper in the month of August 2017, right? Yeah, 2017 August, and then we arrived in Canada in 2018 February. So after 5 or 6 months, we came to Canada, and in between we were giving this CPA US examination. So once we cleared all the examination, then we arrived in Canada.
Okay. And consciously you guys did that, where clear your CPA, only then arrive to Canada. Otherwise, the MRA would not be useful. Yes. Okay. Now,
that's exactly what I would like to say is that we first got our NASBA assessments done through Miles.
Sure.
Then we appeared for our IELTS.
Sure.
And filed our PR. Sure. And then we, in between the whole period, we studied our US CPA, turn by turn gave exams after finishing each subject. And by the time our PR was, we got our PR.
Sure.
I only had one exam left. Mitul was all done.
Sure.
So I finished that exam, and then after only we came to Canada. So we did everything parallel, but our first step was to go to Miles and get our eligibility done, or whatever the assessment procedure is with NASBA. That was the first step.